All right, everybody. I think we are live, and got my baby in the background already. And yeah, so welcome to Late Night Gun Chat. Guess it's not that late night here. It's late on the East Coast, where Pat RMG is joining, and he finally made a chat for the last couple of weeks. So. Yeah, he doesn't look like he actually looks awake too. He doesn't have all that red in his eyes and stuff. So, yeah.
Deer season's over with. I felt so badly. You'd send me those links, and I'd get up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the blind, and I'm like, I totally failed him last night.
I'd be in the blind too. So there's that. So yeah, go check out Cherry City. He's giving away a 10mm CMMG Banshee. So.
That is really cool.
What's up, West Texas hunting guys? Not much. Yeah, ARFCON went down today. You write for ARFCON, don't you? Or video for them, right? So, what's up with that? You know anything?
I contract with them and I make videos with them. Basically, the short of it is, of course, the left, they won the election. You figured they'd be all for this peace and unity they're talking about. But basically what happened is GoDaddy hit them up. They said, hey, look, you just failed to make our terms of service, and like a light switch, no terms of appeal, no nothing, dropped it. And they made their own official statement, and that's the gist of it. But GoDaddy gave them no choice and just done.
It's crazy.
So GoDaddy thinking that they're one of the big three or something, but yeah,
you don't even hear about them advertised anymore. It's all Wix and stuff like that. All right, we got Adam Hines here, Cherry City Guns and Ammo. Dan O'Neill, fire when ready. Here he is. All right, West Texas hunting guys. James Pugh. Just came from Clover Tack. All right, yeah. I just came from Fit and Fire. So I got Rowdy Broomstick Coffee, he says. All right, Big Al, John Fazer, Daniel Ravenstar, greetings from Chicago, Onions from Wilder, Idaho. Cool. All right. Yeah, Adam Heinrich, you might not have watched the video. The Banshee wasn't the giveaway. Yeah, there we go. I didn't think he was giving that Banshee away. I stand corrected. All right, but he can give me a Banshee 10mm whenever you want to, Rob. I'm just letting you know. I need to do some ballistics videos with it. All right, PC Bullet Empire is here. Brownies for my fat. Hello, everyone. All right, Booger Dogs, greetings and salivations. Yeah, I literally just had caribou steak. So if anybody wants to salivate, there's my thoughts on salivations for tonight. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I just had caribou steak. Yeah.
Just got a text. I'm doing this through my phone. Guns.com just went down, and KY Gun Co. is having problems.
Oh, funny how about that.
Yep, there we go. Say KY Gun Co.
So I feel some lawsuits. Yep, I feel some lawsuits are in order. So, I mean, these companies knew what these websites were when they signed up. So.
Yep, but it's a modern day book burning.
Yeah, pretty much. Absolutely. Yep, it's crazy. Can't believe they literally just went down. All right. Eric wants to know what's good. What is good? Caribou steak. All right.
Yeah, caribou steak. I'd like to trade you some caribou for some venison, if we weren't so far away.
Yeah, no. You'd have to give me twice as much venison. You have to give me 2 pounds of venison for 1 pound of caribou.
I think I could do that.
Okay, 3 pounds of 3 pounds of venison. 1 pound. I made that deal too quickly. 3 pounds of venison for 2 pounds for 1 pound.
I was going to say all it cost me was 130 bullet.
Yeah, that's gold. Tonight we got good evening, all y'all. There we go. All right. Good Southern saying, all y'all. All right. Taking my 9-year-old out for a doe hunt this weekend. She's been practicing with the 223, but I'm nervous it won't knock the doe down without a super long blood trail. Thoughts? I have killed 6 whitetail deer with a 223 AR-15, 20-inch, heavy barrel gun, and it knocked all of them down, and it knocked them straight over because I put the bullet right there. Right there. All right? It doesn't matter what you use when you put the bullet right there. Right there. So, it was a 55 grain VMAX too. It wasn't like I was using that made for deer ammo, but yeah. And whenever you can, you take neck shots, and especially if it's within a 100-yard food plot. If she can't put the bullet right there on a 100-yard food plot, she shouldn't be hunting yet. That's my opinion, personally. Now, you do what you want to. It's your daughter, you know. But yeah. Definitely want to do that. Yeah, and y'all go check out West Texas Hunting Guys. I got some cool videos, good gear reviews, some cool hunts. It's more realistic hunting stuff. It's not, ooh, look, it's here we are. We're Realtree, and we get a big buck every time we go out. We're primos, and this is the truth. But the truth is, there's billions of big bucks everywhere. Yeah, no, it's real hunting. It's good stuff, and they're funny too. So y'all check out West Texas Hunting Guys, y'all. So. All right, so let's see. Now, I don't know what you're talking about. Please know crabs. Yeah, king crabs. I don't go crabbing. It's just as expensive up here as it is down there. Just pick up a ham radio and pass my license test. Figure it'd be the only way we'll be able to communicate soon. They'll probably take that down too. Monitor those. You can get. They do radio directional finding. You know that, right? So. Yep, I just ordered Trijicon Pro, MR Pro from Air Precision AR-15, my first Trijicon optic. Cool. Let us know how it works out, Red Dawn. And, of course, the link to Pat's channel is in the thing. If you're not already subscribed to him, go subscribe. Let's see. Way to go, John. I wouldn't use 223 for deer. I would. Why not? If you can put it right there, who cares? Seriously. What do you think about that, Pat? Would you use 223 for deer?
You know, let me preface. I've been using 30-30, and so many of the old guys around here were just like, it's a 75-yard gun. That's it. The last deer that I shot was 178 yards. But now 223, it's traveling just as fast, making pretty much what I think would be equally the same stretch cavity and just tearing everything up. I couldn't imagine that 223 would be too bad for deer.
No, I mean, it's 1,200 foot-pounds of energy. If you aren't going to put neck shoot them, and I do agree with Booger Dog here, neck them. If you're not going to neck shoot them, you have that tipped TSX in there from Barnes, 62 grain tipped TSX or the 70 grain tipped TSX. It'll do the job, you know. All right. Killed several. Chad Lemon said I've killed several whitetail with 223. Just have to make a good shot. Yeah, and hey, there are a lot of native villages where they want to, in the wintertime, they go kill caribou with a mini 14, man. So, of course, pound for pound, they deer are tougher than caribou. So,
I'm sorry if my phone's buzzing. Is my phone making that buzz? Let me cut that. Yeah, this has been a crazy day for all of this stuff. I've got stuff coming in from everybody right now.
That's crazy. Kind of like hitting a bear between the eyes. It just works. Yeah. Funny how that works. All right. What's up, R4 Mississippi Thunder? I have a little girl too. I want to make sure the first kill is as immediate as possible. Yeah. That's all about shot placement. It's not about caliber. So, I've been lurking for 5 minutes. Howdy, everyone. If it penetrates and good shot, don't need a bazooka. There you go. Wildflower is absolutely correct. You don't need a bazooka. So there's that. So what's been going on with you, Pat? It's been a while. Deer hunting. I saw that buck you got. That would have been a walker where we used to hunt, but it is what it is. So.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the farm that we've been hunting is sizable, but you have so many neighbors. You know, it's kind of like you just go ahead and take him so that the neighbors don't get him. So It's one of those deals. Now he was gorgeous though, neck all puffed up in the rut, and those
3.5-year-old buck,
the brow tines, gorgeous. I'm glad to have been able to take him.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he was a good 3.5-year-old buck, maybe like 110, 115 on the scale. What do you think?
Oh, he was 122. Yeah.
Okay, see? Yep. Yeah. I actually had one that was 122 that was like taller than that one, but he was a lot wide, like his inside spread was only like 14 inches. So I'd have to go find a picture of it somewhere, but I remember inviting friends over to my house the same year I killed it, and I had the mount on the wall right there, and they go, "Are we eating that deer?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're eating that deer."
Yeah. And speaking of eating, the last two that I've shot, just went ahead and just sent them on to a buddy that's disabled right now, and just let him take the freezer meat. So I feel really good about that.
Oh yeah, I used to shoot extra does all year and give them to people. Yeah, because there were way too many does over there.
Yeah. But yeah, even the last doe that I shot was 92 pounds dressed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's like
she wouldn't get a broadside shot. It was wild. I was sitting there. I was hoping my boy would shoot her, and she wouldn't give a broadside shot. And I'm like, "Look, there she is." He says, "I can't see her." I pulled his head over, and I'm like, "Look, there she is." And he says, "I can't see her." I said, "Man, I'm gonna have to take the shot." Her little buddy bounced off. So as soon as the little buddy bounced off, I said, "I better take this." And she would not give a broadside shot. I just center punched her, man. You could see on Instagram, heart shot. That was her. Just center punched her.
Yeah, this is one of the best ways you can shoot them, anyways, because you don't ruin hardly any meat that way.
Oh yeah, and this one, it didn't exit, and it didn't make a mess of the guts. At that far, the 30-30 is dropping down. So when I center punched her, it just went down.
Yeah,
no big deal.
Took the heart right out, and she fell over.
Yep. Yeah. Well, no, she ran 50 freaking yards.
Oh yeah, they do run. The whitetail run when you take out the heart. So they don't run far, but they run. So
that's two that I shot this year straight through the heart, and they ran 50 yards.
Oh yeah, yeah. The only way to guarantee a deer or other animal isn't going to run, right there.
Well, now the 9-pointer that I shot, I hit him high shoulder, and basically at high shoulder, all of the nerves come together right there. When I hit him not high shoulder, he come up. He thought he was going to go down, done.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen stuff like that before, but that's that. So we got 67 Rebel AAC in the house. Dan O'Neill says you should use a 357 Magnum rifle. He's saying that to West Texas hunting guys. That's a nice option. It depends on how far away you're shooting too, because that is a 150 yard gun max, and that 150 yards is if you know what you're doing. So we got Alaska one Andy here. So here the M1 Abrams is being rebarreled with 6.5 Creedmoor for greater range and knockdown power. Damn straight, of course it is. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Yep. Eric got a pig a couple weeks ago with the 30-06. Good eating to you, sir. Hard to beat fried deer. I've never had fried deer. That just sounds delicious.
I fried some tenderloin, but I didn't bread them. The shop that I sent the deer to, they took the tenderloin and just cut it up into these little slices. And like I said, I didn't bread them, but now I just 3 minutes and called it just right there in oil, just as is. And that was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Found a Rock Island 1911 10 millimeter. Hope it works. Yeah, they have a terrible reputation, so hope it works.
Now, the double stack that I had, they worked as long as the mag was good. That was the problem. I did a video with 2 of the double stacks, and the guns were there, but 2 of the 4 mags I had just weren't. It was a magazine problem. When I found out
Yeah.
that 50% of my mags sucked, 50% of my problems went away.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm glad you figured it out. There are some other people that have not figured out what's wrong with these things yet. So I've thought about buying one, but then I said I'd never buy one on the channel. So it's like I got to stay with my word. But it'd be nice to have a 10 millimeter 1911, but I'll find a Ruger if I can still find one at some point. So West Texas hunting guys. The other option for her is a 308. Just nervous it might give her too much of a kick. If you were going to flinch. What's that?
Historically, they don't flinch the first time they pull the trigger. But go ahead.
So if, like to me, the best rifle you could get a youth on would be a 308 AR-10 with a heavy barrel. You know, if you're in a blind or in a tree stand and you only walking a few hundred yards to it, who cares, you know, about the weight of the gun, right? Right. I carry the 14-pound rifle, Bagara backpacking 2.5 miles back somewhere. Okay. All right. That's crazy. But, you know, if it's a 14-pound gun, who cares? Right. You know, get an AR-10 and 308. Got the adjustable stock so you can use it. She can use it. You can great optics platform, right? Get any optic on it you want, right? Iron sights, if you want to teach them to shoot with iron sights. You got 5 or 10 rounds there in a hunting magazine. If you're limited in your state, we're not. I got 25 rounds there in case big old brown bear decides to run into me. To me, the 308, or even a 708 or a 243 or a 6.5 Creedmoor in an AR-10 platform is one of the best things you can do for it. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to box up my 6.5 Creedmoor Arrow Precision and send it to you to try. But if I did, you couldn't find the right ammo right now. I've had so many people come on my channel and comment 6.5 Creedmoor, it won't knock a deer over. They ran forever and I never found it. And I won today and I go, well, what ammo were you using? Oh, Winchester XP. Yeah, it breaks apart like a VMAX, you know, and it hits something hard, bone, it shatters. And then he texted back, well, I got Hornady ELDX. Is that any better? No, it's a glorified VMAX, you know, absolutely not. So hopefully he can next shoot him. That's what I said. Hey guys, sorry for the delay in Dutch Harbor. Can you do me a favor and get it out that Unity Dutch Harbor, it refuses to let people leave and not giving us our mail because of COVID. Oh, wow. So in Unity Dutch Harbor is refusing to let people leave and not giving us our mail because of COVID. Oh, wow. So I did not know that. Let's try to get out that news. So I'll try to put up a video or something. All right. 350 Legend. Now that's a good alternative for a youth gun. I've never shot one. Have you, Pat? Have you shot a 350 Legend?
Yeah, I shot a 350 Legend CMMG. It's one of my older videos. I hadn't figured out what production value was yet, but yeah, no, I shot the 350 Legend and it pretty much rocked. I was digging it.
There you go. Make chicken fried steak with deer. Damn. Yeah, that's a good idea. Mike Holt's turkey style. Aging properly is the key to the tasty venison. Could be. So we marinate. I used to marinate all my red meat in soy sauce, but I can't have soy sauce anymore. So we found this coconut amino acids, all right, which is a fake soy sauce, soy-free soy sauce, if you will. And we put that in pineapple juice as our marinade. And you talk about giving good flavor, all right? Talk about giving good flavor. If you ever marinate pork tenderloins, soy sauce and pineapples themselves, squeeze the pineapples in there and just throw the pineapples in there, and then bake your pork tenderloins right in that mixture. It's delicious, man.
That sounds good. Now, my latest venison, the big one, I just took him and just threw him on the grill, just just seriously, just as hot as I could get it, like 3 minutes, called it. He was just as red as he could be, but the only gamey flavor was right there around the bone. That was a deer steak. That was the only gamey flavor, was literally like, well, get my hand here. You got your round bone. It was just the meat around the bone. That was it. Everything outside of that was just as clean tasting as could be.
There you go. Do you let your deer age? I never did. I always took mine to a processor when I lived in Georgia. And I don't really age my caribou. I let it blood drip when I can. But sometimes it's time to go and throw it in the ice cooler, get home, and you kind of let it blood drain into the ice cooler and take it out, and you wash all the blood out that you can. And that's what I do. I've heard milk gravy is good. Of course, I can't have milk or gluten gravy with my darn celiac and IBS disease. So
organic SpaghettiOs. I love it.
Is there anything organic about SpaghettiOs? Seriously, how can it be organic when it's fake? Yeah. All right, y'all making me want to get deer tonight.
Oh, deer is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deer is excellent. There's the comment.
Yeah. Hey, the other thing you could marinate it in, just don't do it all night like I did. Orange Fanta soda. If you have a real gamey tasting deer because it's been eating like food plots and throw out food and stuff, orange Fanta soda. It will, that carbonation just break it down. So, all right, cool. Looks like Chad Lemon's got a Kimber Camp Guard 10mm. There you go. It's a beautiful gun. Yeah. There you go. What's up, guys? Not much. Great call on the AR-10. My hunting partner has one. That's the one. Thanks. There you go. Get her shooting it first. Definitely get her shooting it first. She might hold the stock. Yeah, she might hold the stock differently, and the zero might be different. Okay? Just make sure you count how many clicks you, and remember how many clicks you moved it so you can move it back for your friend. But yeah, AR-10 is probably the most versatile rifle out there. As far as you can hunt anything in North America with it, you can defend yourself in your house, crap hits the fan, that kind of thing. So
I left my coffee cup. I'm going to have to pause you guys for just a minute. Continue on.
All right. Bacon wrapped tenderloin over grill. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. At Chad Lemons, I got a video featuring that and Home Guard 9 set in a few weeks. There you go. All right. May need to go to a friend's place and see if he has some deer for a try. There you go. West Texas hunting guy. Stay tuned for the video of her hammering a deer with the AR-10. There you go. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that video next week, buddy. One of my friends and my favorite kids don't even really like beef. There you go. Somebody asked earlier, I forgot who it is, did Pat and I have real jobs or do we just do YouTube all day? And let me say first, I would love to do YouTube all day. I don't think that's it's heading that direction with all the censorship that's going on. So forgot who I forgot who asked that, but somebody asked if we just did YouTube all day or if we had real jobs. And yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it on that. Yeah. No, I'm a school teacher, so teach elementary PE and a football coach. All right. I'm the only non-socialist school teacher, although I feel like some days that just being part of the system makes me, yeah. So here you need to put the glam. There you go. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, I don't have a real job myself, but I try to invest in these houses, and taking 100-year-old house and turning it into a brand new home with all new electrical and plumbing, and that's my main source. YouTube, basically, if I'm lucky, it might pay my electric bill and buy me some ammo.
There you go. So I'm actually not doing bad on YouTube. As far as money is concerned, it helps a lot. but it's just so inconsistent, and it's only a matter of time before they take it down. You know, with all that's going on right now, I mean, we could all wake up with our channels gone tomorrow. So there's that. So
yeah, basically, you know, getting the channel taken down, you know, ARFCOM, AR15.com, that has 2 million unique viewers a month. Visitors rather, and they just lost their platform. So, you know, my YouTube channel, yeah, very much that could be going tomorrow.
Yep. Old lady cooking at Eufaula Sportsman's Lodge put some good venison on us. I asked how she did it. Soy sauce marinade. There you go. I had some Hornady Interbond 154 grain and 7mm in Kimmer Mountain rifle for meal hunt. Yeah, that ought to do good. Interbond's a pretty decent little bullet. Not my favorite, but if it works well for you, it works well for you. You know, that ought to do it. I tested all the 7mm I hand loaded yesterday, this weekend, and I had hand loaded the 145 grain Barnes LRX. I got 60.6 grains of IMR 4831, and I hand loaded the 120 grain Barnes Tip TSX. It's got 70.3 grains of IMR 4831, and the loading manual said it was going 3,400 feet per second, but that was out of a 24-inch barrel in the loading manual. Well, mine has a 26-inch barrel. I was getting 3640 with a 120 grain bullet. It's just flying. All right. Of course, you know, you shoot 300 of those to buy a new barrel, right? But it was just flying. So I loaded that Fort Scott I pulled the bullets out of the 7mm Remington out of the 7mm 08 from the Fort Scott's Tui bullets, the tumble upon impacts that are solid copper. I pulled those out and loaded them into 7 mag at 70.1 grains. Not 3 grains away from, or 0.3 of a grain away from maximum, right? And I shot them out of Caddy Armor plate, one I pulled out of my own plate carrier. And you guys are going to have to see the results of that in a few weeks. I'm not going to spoil it. So, did I have armor piercing 7mm rim mag or not? You guys are going to have to figure that out. So
yeah, and I'm not going to say.
Yeah. Place your bets in the comments.
Everybody,
yeah. But when I chronographed it, it was going 3570, and that Caddy Armor plate is rated to stop a 55 grain bullet going 3100. So I had a 120 grain all copper going 3570, and that's what it was rated to stop. Now, that's the official level 3. Their level 3 plus is unofficial. All right. So it does actually stop a little bit more than that, as I demonstrated in the first video I did on the Caddy Armor. So, yeah, I'm back. I'm just going to let y'all know. Y'all going to have to watch for that in a few weeks. So, don't know what the title of the video, though. So, there's that. So,
golly bum, there's still more stuff coming in text.
Oh, my goodness. More closed site closures?
Well, it's going on about the registrars of these sites, and I'll have to compile it and fact check it. But yeah. I'll try not to use this phone next time.
Jason says you look like a non-tattooed jelly roll. So that was really kind of you, Jason. Better. All right. AR-10s are good. Most are in light new condition because people can't afford can buy them but can't afford to shoot them. There's that truth. All right. Yeah, mine's only been shot twice. COVID is to kill small business, Amazon, eBay, and they are killing small shops. Try to pay rent when you have no product. Hunter Supply in Monterey, California, he is closing down. Can't get product. Yep.
Yes, and we are our own enemies on that. You know, he can't get product, and everybody's buying it like they'll never be able to get it again. 30-30. The people that are propping up Sniff and Joe don't know what 30-30 is. They're not going to ban it. Now, everybody's buying it just because they can. And we're our own worst enemies right now.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I would be doing if I owned a 30-30?
Huh?
You know what I would be doing if I owned a 30-30?
What's
buying
that?
It up. I'd be buying up the ammo.
Well, I'm sitting here waiting on this house to sell in the name of COVID. They've been starving me to daggum death. Yeah. So maybe when the house sells, I'll buy some 30-30.
There you go.
That stupid lender can't do homework, or not homework, paperwork in the name of COVID. This is funny. I made this point. My brother-in-law didn't look at it this way. That house has been under contract since October. For you guys, I just mentioned I do sell houses when I can flip them and turn them over. But anyway, this house has been under contract since October. All right. We're not looking to be able to close on this house until after January the 20th. The country elected a whole president, fraudulent as it may have been, but the country elected a whole president, and my house still hasn't sold in that time frame.
Yeah, seriously. So, doing YouTube as a job, that's the dream. Yeah, it is and it isn't. Like, I would love to make all my money on YouTube, but I still love going to school and teaching all the kids. So, there's some gives that, like insurance. I wouldn't have insurance for my family if I did YouTube full time and all that jazz. Had to make monthly payments to insurance, and I have really good insurance because I'm basically a socialist employee. Oh, did I say that out loud? Dadgummit. Yeah. So, what about you? What about you? If you could do YouTube full time, would you?
If I could do YouTube full time, I think I could dig it. Going to these events and things like that, it's definitely fun. This year it's kind of sucked because a lot of the stuff has been canceled. There have been a lot of things that haven't really hit public eye that have been canceled. So it would have been tough to try to be full time, especially this year.
Yep. So, be nice. Not shine. Oh, okay. Definitely try to figure out how car channels do it. How crazy cars they get. They get somebody to lend them to them. Like car channels get a dealership to lend it to them, and they mention the dealership and they mention the good deal that they got or whatever. So that's how they work. Doing vloggy things with their cars. There you go. Let me know. I'll share it out, dude. Stuff normal, everyday type stuff. Shoot a Wilson Combat Hunter and 460 Roland. There we go. That's a nice little gun. I did have a 7mm mag. I know what it blows through. All right. Well, first of all, good to see you in the chat. It's the first time I've seen you in the chat. Let me know if you think that 7mm mag went through a level 3+ steel armor coated plate. This time I had the build-up coat on it. And it wasn't all that impressively thicker than the non-build-up coat. So is what it is. But I'll probably take the armor and put a bunch of Flex Seal over it if I get another plate, just to add thickness to that coat. 1776 is coming. Absolutely.
We're 1774 right now.
Yeah. Joe's administration doesn't have the votes to ban all that much, but his DOJ will turn a blind eye when you get doxxed, debanked, and dejobbed. Yeah, probably. So, saw they are going after AP and other ammo. Think they will go after all copper and brass bullets too? No, all copper bullets are environmentally friendly. So,
yeah, even California likes all copper.
Yep. Yep. I have reloaded 30-30 Sabbats with 62 grain. 223 makes it a zoomed round. Let us know what that goes through. That'd be fun. But how accurate is it too? That's the other question. How accurate is that? So, I love my current job too much to leave for YouTube. There you go. We need teachers like you, especially these days. Yep, as long as they'll have me. Can talk about election fraud now on YouTube, and soon it can't talk about election fraud now on YouTube, and soon it'll be guns. Yeah, and here's my thing. Yeah, there was probably fraudulent in the election. There's probably fraudulent in every election. Trump lost the election because he was not a conservative. None of the independents wanted to vote for him because he didn't do conservative things. He spent $8 trillion to the national debt. He didn't veto a darn spending bill. He told his agencies to go do things without the approval of Congress. You know, he was a crazy president. All right, he will go down as pretty much ending. Here's the worst part. He let in legal immigration from countries where 70% of the people that come in vote left, at the tune of 1 million people a month that he let in. So 1 million people a month during his presidency. All right. He slit his own throat. All right. It's that simple. He was a New York Democrat posing as a Republican because he said, remember when he said, I'd run as a Republican because I don't think they're smart? Yeah, he said that. So, he was his own worst enemy. All right. If he had ran as a Republican and was a Republican and vetoed all those spending bills and didn't attack the Second Amendment and didn't inflate all his job numbers, which were proven fake, that's that. So. Yep.
Yeah, no, those positives on the COVID test, they've actually come out and said that the common cold can pop positive sometimes.
Yeah, there you go.
But now people would have been legit sick.
Yeah. Chuck, have you done any testing on the 960 Roland? It is a 9mm version of the 460 Roland. I have not. Never. I've heard of it. I have heard of it, but it is too rare. Bullet. If you want to send me a barrel that will fit one of my guns and the die is to hand load it, I'll try to get to it. It'd be funny. I got some 90 grain XTPs that would go in that.
So how long is that 960? They make 9x19, but of course 9x21. And how long do they go?
9x23 Dillon,
Well, I mean, is it like a 38 Super?
Yeah. Or is it like a next, like the 357 SIG? There's that. Oh, we got Clover Tag joining us. Clover, what is up tonight, man?
Oh, that was interesting, man. So I clicked the StreamYard link, right? And it said, there are issues going live on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. Be aware this is on Facebook's end, not accepting our stream. And it's got me wondering with all of this crackdown mess going on, I'm wondering if Facebook's restricting live streaming from some pages now.
Yeah, probably so. Cherry City's correcting me 9x25 Dillon. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. Go ahead, Pat. What were you gonna say?
No, what CloverTac is saying, you sent me the link through Instagram. Did you send him the link through Facebook? Because it prefers the Google Chrome browser, StreamYard. If you're going mobile, it prefers the Google Chrome browser.
No, I got mine was through email. So yeah.
I sent him an email.
Okay.
Yeah. And I use StreamYard all the time. Matter of fact, I used it 2 hours ago or something.
I know. I was in that chat. I was in that chat for the last 3 minutes.
Oh, that was weird.
The University of Alaska has the worst customer service.
Like you, I don't pay for the duck, so I can't go to Facebook anyway. So
there you go. Yeah, me neither. 960 Roland should be 357 SIG, I guess, in 45 caliber.
I mean, 460 Roland? Did he typo?
No, 960. It's supposedly a caliber they have with a 9mm bullet.
So did Johnny come up with that one too?
I don't know. 9x25 is a 10 millimeter neck down to 9. Oh, that's cool. I never knew that. That'd be fun. 9x25 Dylan would be fun. Somebody get me a barrel and send me one of those barrels. Be fun. All right, Brownies, put your CloverTac channel in the chat, so everybody go subscribe to CloverTac. What's new, Clover?
Oh snap, man! Yeah, Johnny Rowland did create the 960 Roland as well, and I know Johnny. He lives like an hour from me. I'm not that far from the Louisiana border, right? So I need to go see Johnny. We need to build a 960, maybe.
Yeah,
that sounds cool.
Can you? Yeah, tell him to send me a Glock 40 barrel.
I can try. I'll talk you up. I'll tell him how big of a YouTuber you are and all these. Yeah, he needs to do that.
Yeah, blow some smoke there. All right. Yeah. Let's see. I use Streamlabs OBS. Yeah. Okay, cool. 960 rolling is a touch longer than 9x19 with the bullet depth a little deeper. Same deal as 460 rolling. Okay. Stronger casing, I'm assuming, touch longer so that you can't chamber it in a 9x19. I'm curious now. Now I'm going to have to look this up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Looks a lot like a 10 millimeter, only in 9 millimeter. Which then makes me wonder, what's the point?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. 460rolling.com. 960 Roland. The 115 grain jacketed hollow point travels at 1,600 feet per second from a 6-inch barrel, delivers over 650 foot-pounds of energy, and has a power factor of 184. Yeah, it just looks like a long 9x19. It looks a lot like a 9x21 or something like that. The thing is, they're saying from a 6-inch barrel. Well, I mean, if you need, the longer handgun cartridges like 10 millimeter really benefit from a 6-inch barrel. But if you're gonna need like a 6-inch barrel to fire this thing or to get what you really want to get, let's see. They had another. See, what is it here? No, that's the same one. And another one here. Come on, slow internet. All right. Try this again. Yeah, they got a 147 grain penetrator round. There's a longer case in the stand. Yeah, so I was wondering, maybe we could. This would be a great video if you could do like a 9x19 versus a 9x21 IMI versus the 960 versus the 9 Dylan. All of these would be kind of cool to do.
It'd be a lot of proprietary hardware. Well, yeah, not proprietary, specialty hardware.
Yes. So.
Yeah, especially right now with the way things are.
Oh God, yeah.
I don't know. You could probably buy that without a long line.
There's that. The ammo was available on the website. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You're not sitting down at Academy at 6 a.m.
It ought to be at $54.99 a freaking box.
There you go. Yeah, Adam Hymas has a good point here. No bullets are meant to be shot at that velocity. No. No. 989 9 millimeter bullets. I mean, it'd be fun, but you're going to penetrate. If I put my 90 grain XTPs I have in that, and they're going, call it 1725, all right, conservatively, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're going to blow apart in ballistics gel within the first 6 inches. I mean, blow apart. And that's an XTP. That's about the toughest hollow point you can get, right? So, and if you know of a tougher one, please let me know. But even if you went all copper, it's going to peel the petals off.
I cast them in vibranium. It's all good.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. Okay. Oh, can you share some of those with me? What's up, people? Yeah. Yeah, send me some of those vibranium bullets. All right, you need them for bots. There we go. So, if you use the 350 Legend bullets, they'd hold up fine.
Ooh.
Once again, Rob from Cherry City Guns and Ammo. Every time we have a great idea, he has to go ruin it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding. He's proving us wrong again.
I'm just curious. I wonder if he learned that from Hickok. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, he probably did learn that from Hickok. But not while he was watching Hickok. While Hickok was playing on his shoulder while he was doing something else in TV. He wasn't like actually watching. He just happened to listen to it for that one little tidbit,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, it's all good. He's not going to live that down. All right. So, all right. I'm having my CZ75 SP01 tactical. We're in the process of moving to Kodiak, so maybe you can do some testing with mine. Yeah, that'd be cool. I would love to do it. Kodiak's a little far from me, but if you're in the Anchorage area with it, let me know. I'd love to go do some testing with the CZ75. I've shot a CZ75, but I've never owned a CZ75. The only CZ I've ever owned is the one that's stored in the closet for my infant son. So, Cherry City Guns and Ammo says, at Clovertac, you better hope I don't make it to Texas, LOL.
I hope he does. I will hope he gets his butt down here one day, man. So we can go shooting and hunting and all kinds of fun stuff.
There you go. All right. He even though you're threatening him there in a joking manner, he has invited you.
You can tell how concerned I am about it, right?
Yeah.
Well, LOL.
Nobody. You can be mad all you want until you get to Texas, and there's no way once you get to Texas you can stay mad. There's no way.
Yeah.
No, he LOL. You always make everything better with an LOL.
Right.
I had a friend of mine that shot 9mm Screen Penetrator out of a Glock 20. That was a shit show. It sounded different. Casing was totally mangled on the opposite side where the extractor was. Yeah, that friend was not very smart. Our 22 LR good? Well, it depends on what you're using it for. Yeah, it's good for shooting squirrels. I mean, if you have to defend yourself with it, there you go.
Cherry City, a pointy stick.
Yep. Cherry City said, as long as we can watch Hickok, we need to.
I draw the line. I draw the line at that. Sorry. You lost me.
Oh, dang. All right. No more hunting for you in Texas. That big Texas buck's gone. Best plinking and environment work.
We got signs up. You know how the gun shops are like no stairway, or whatever? We got signs when you come into Texas that says no Hickok. Just saying.
There you go. OAL issues with the 350 Legend bullets. From the website, this bullet is seated 4mm deeper to compensate, and it remains a true 9mm round. So, all right. Good question by Adam Hymas. He knows what he's talking about with reloading.
So have you seen oh man, what is the name of was it Seismic Ammunition?
I've heard of it.
That's got the really super heavy projectiles.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Like they've got a 200 grain 9mm or something. It makes me wonder when we're talking about that 960 Roland, what those would be like in one of those.
Probably overpressured and kaboom. But yeah.
That's true. That's true. You'd have to watch powder and a bunch of other things for sure.
Yeah, you'd have to do that. CZ75 best trigger. Or double action, maybe. Not one of their polymer frame models. Any of their polymer frame models, the trigger's awful.
Single action. The single actions are pretty solid.
Yeah,
about everyone I've ever played with.
Oh man, Cherry Cities goes no big bucks in Texas. Whitetail the size of labs.
That ain't a diss, man. I know that. You ain't telling me nothing I don't know.
That's true. It's okay.
We got the wild pigs though, baby. Got the wild pigs.
Yeah.
I need to do a pig hunt, man. That's what I need to do.
Bring it. Come on.
All right. Tell me when, man.
Right. Yeah, it's pig hunting time.
Yeah.
I got that Henry X 4570 that needs to eat.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, here is the star of the show.
Alaskan. Hi, Peter North here, an old adult film star. Retired from the adult film industry, and I'm reloading hollow points. Awesome content. Thank you for
Should
your.
we even try to Google Peter North? Or how are you before Google?
Guns are my
I'm not
passion.
making fun. I've just got to ask.
There you go. Peter North. Yeah.
Using a Johnny Depp avatar, apparently.
You know, I bet that's Alan B. Pro on one of his fake accounts.
Alan been pro. Alan has been pro. Alan Rebound Pro.
Yeah,
Alan
I bet
semi-pro.
Alan, the real Heath Alan B. Pro Peter North Ledger. Yeah.
Jan is gay. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that one. So same here. Pig hunt is on my list. Glocks are better than y'all think. Yeah, I love Glocks. That's all I carry.
So mine was buried under 6 inches of snow today when I found it. So
really?
Testament to Glock. Yeah. So it snowed here all blessed day yesterday. Okay. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm speaking to the choir with you, right? So I'm not complaining. It's just very rare that happens here. So like the day before, I was shooting some videos out on the range. I was doing some things and I laid it on one of my range tables. And one of the drawbacks of having basically a range at the house and stuff is I forget things occasionally. And I forgot it. And it snowed all day yesterday on top of it. So I go out there this morning to do some filming and I'm brushing my table off. And there's my Glock 42. And I'm like, I'm not even that concerned, right? It's a Glock. What could possibly be wrong with it, right? And so I pick it up and I'm like, it's got snow on it and crap. And it didn't have one in the chamber. And so I thought, well, let's just see, because obviously that's one of my carry guns, right? And I'm like, I'm not going to carry it with that ammo that's been out in the snow. Duh. So I'll just dump this mag if it'll do it. Let's see what happens. And so I racked the slide. I dumped every one of them, man. It ran like a top. So
there you go.
There you go, man. Glock.
Yep.
Out of my suppressor case, I've got barrels that I'll swap. And one of my Glock barrels, one of my non-threaded Glock barrels, factory barrel, fell out of that case and laid in a freaking creek bed. So now I went down there like months after the fact. And I looked down and, you just have that mental recognition of what it is. I said, there's a Glock barrel. And I picked it up and I said, holy crap. And it wasn't even rusty.
Well, yeah, because in the water, yeah. I had I was carrying a SIG 239 with me one night, wade fishing the Flint River in Georgia. And we were wade fishing for shoal bass. And my spare magazine had fallen out of there. And I picked that up, and it was loaded with Corbon Powerball because I was big about expanding fast bullets back then before I learned that penetration is key. And that's how I became a dad. But anyway, after that in there. So anyway, I picked up that SIG 239 9mm magazine and dumped all that ammo right there. Just went pop, 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 pop. And I left it overnight in Big Laser Creek. So, is what it is.
So see, this wouldn't have been in the creek bed. What this would have been was where I shoot. The water would come down the hill. When it fell on the ground, the water coming down the hill in a deluge blew the barrel. It washed the barrel down into the creek. So there it was. And like I said, it was just mental recognition. I said, that looks like a Glock barrel. And sure enough, it was mine.
Glock bores me. Well,
Glock should bore you. That's exactly it. Glock should bore you.
I know, Darren. Ask me how I feel about Glock. Well, they love you. Glocks love you whether you feel about them or not.
That's it.
Yo. James P wants to know if you filmed the Glock working in snow, Clover.
No, I should have.
Yeah,
That would have been a real good short.
Had I remembered it was out there before I brushed all the snow off of it and whatever, I probably would have thought about it. But once I done brushed all the snow off of it, because that was what was impressive. Is there literally? I mean, it was 6 inches of snow on top of it.
Yeah, see, that would have been a good short. I don't know if you've done the hashtag shorts.
Yeah, that would have. Hey, look, I found the Glock. You know, rack the slide, pop, pop, pop. That'd have been kind of cool.
Yeah. All right. So, all right, guys. Well, we've gone almost an hour. And any final thoughts, things that are coming up on your channel that you're going to do? Just wanted to talk a little bit. I got to let the wife get a break and go to the bathroom, stuff like that right now. So say hi, Barrett. So I'm thinking the first kid is Barrett Wesson. The next kid should, if it's a boy, should be Garand Browning. What do you think?
You know, I wish I'd have named my first Junior. That would have been cool to me. But yeah, that was a different time in my life. But I kind of wish that I'd named him Junior. But outside of that, anything unique just sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking Garand Browning. Just to stick with the 2A theme. Garand for the Garand.
Yeah.
That's how he pronounced it, Garand. Yeah. So, like in the rifle, I always say Garand. But since he pronounced his name Garand. So.
Yeah. No, it sounds pretty cool.
So.
People make fun of you if you're talking about the rifle and you say Garand.
I agree. And I'm one of those people making fun of him. So, but that's how he pronounced his name, was Garand.
Yeah.
Well, I think Garand just kind of fits a little better as a name. So, yeah.
Yeah. Garand Browning. Yeah. Garand Browning Bost. It's a big good one. Be a good one. Yeah. So
we tried to set up my younger son with a nickname that just did not take off. Called him Austin J. Setting him up for AJ, like Neil. Nobody ever did it.
Yep, there you go. Oh. Vice President, I go with Stoner Kalashnikov.
Right.
That might fly in California. That might fly in California.
The middle name wouldn't. I think I'd just go Kalash. Maybe if it's a girl, Kalash. What do you think? You know?
Yeah. Might work.
My wife just
I'm thinking just drop the whole Kalashnikov in there. Just do it.
Kalashnikov is her middle name. Y'all should see the
Kalashnikov, yeah.
Oh, Courtney giving some input that we can't see.
Yeah, it's more of have you gone mad?
You're good. No, if you did Kalashnikov, you could always call her Nikki.
Right?
Nope. I heard that one. Nope.
Yeah, I heard that one. My dad told the nurse filling out the birth certificate when I was born that my name was Grizzly Gator Gibson. Mom stopped that quickly.
I was almost named Dexter. Almost named Dexter. And my mom vetoed that real quick.
Yeah. There we go. So that's a sweet name. Met a guy by the name of Steel Lowe's, but I always thought it was a great name. There we go. All right.
So yeah, as you were ending, I guess you were asking what we've got going on. Basically, for me, my 627 is heading back. It's a Smith & Wesson Performance Center. It's coming back from TK Customs, getting a slick trigger job. I am contemplating blowing apart a fake giveaway. fake Instagram giveaway with over 1,000 entrants that was just dead freaking fake because I was the one that won it. And ever since then, it's been nothing but a joke. So I don't know if I want to do that with all the craziness that's going on now. And then also, I've got some exotic 12 gauge shells. I got some of the Hellfire, some of the Dragon's Breath, and then I've got some hog balls. They're two 60 caliber lead balls in a 12 gauge shell.
Cool. I've seen those before. Not the ones that are tied together with like the steel wire.
No, these are just two independent 60 caliber slugs.
Cool. Yeah, I would love to see that. What do you got coming up next, Clover?
Oh man, I'm just always doing what I do, so nothing special to pimp or promote, really.
All right. Well, you can always pimp or promote it here. You know that.
Yeah,
right.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
most of it is just the weather. The last couple of days shut me down. Normally I'll drop a video on Tuesday, but that's kind of up in the air this moment because of the frickin' weather.
All right. Just for the job you want, not the job you have. Last time I did that, I ended up in the principal's office in a Batman suit. So
camouflage.
There you go. Coming up on our channel, my channel, not our channel. You don't do any of the work, do you? Yeah. I've got the Buffalo Bore version instead of the Underwood version, but the Buffalo Bore version of the 357 mag versus 10 millimeter this week. And then I've got this coming Saturday, I've got 10 millimeter Extreme Hunter, 5 barrels, 5 different guns. How fast are they going? Actually 6 barrels, because I got that Lone Wolf 9-inch barrel back from Lone Wolf, and it actually performs well. So they fixed it the first time. That's good. I've had people tell me they've had to send barrels back several times here in Alaska to get fixed, but they fixed it the first time. The second time. I told them to let the do the first time before they sent it, but they fixed it the second time. And so I got a video of that, and then I have a video. I got several videos that I've made. I got a 6.5 270 coming up, 6.5 versus 270, and all sorts of stuff. Round 2 of that coming up, which in this one the 6.5 actually does a little bit closer than it did in the last one, but hair. So all that being said, God bless. Take care. We'll see you guys at the range.